How can one simple image reveal so much about someone's life? Or perhaps you always wanted to learn tarot, but the thought of memorizing 78 cards felt overwhelming. If that's you, you're in exactly the right place. I'm Adrian, a professional tarot reader, Reiki practitioner, and crystal healer. Alongside me is my partner Marisa, who is also an experienced professional tarot reader, who co-teaches this course with me.
Over the years, we've read for many people. Every reading has been different. Every person has brought their own story. And every reading has taught us something new about the extraordinary language of tarot.
That's why we created this course. Not simply to teach you what the cards mean, but to help you become a confident, intuitive tarot reader. One of the greatest strengths of this course is that you will be learning from two experienced readers, each with your own unique style and perspective. Throughout the course, we'll guide you, support you, and help you discover something incredibly important. There isn't just one way to read tarot. Traditionally, knowledge provides the foundation. Your intuition brings the cards to life.
What makes this course different? There are many tarot courses available today. Most will teach you the meanings of the 78 cards, and that's important. Every great tarot reader begins knowing the foundations, but memorizing meanings is only the beginning. Learning to trust your intuition, learning to connect the cards to the story, learning to recognize the tiny details that suddenly become important. That's what transforms knowledge into a genuine tarot reading. Anyone can memorize the keywords, but confidence comes from experience. Confidence comes from practice. Confidence comes from learning to trust you. And that's exactly what this course is designed to help.
Over 5 comprehensive sessions, we'll build a strong foundation in traditional tarot while helping you deliver your own intuitive reading style. We'll explore history of the tarot, the Rider-Waite system, hidden symbolism, the major minor arcana, numerology, astrology, the 4 suits, core cards, professional tarot spreads, and the ethics of reading for others. Most importantly, through practical exercises and real reading experience, you'll learn how to blend traditional knowledge with your intuition. So by the end of the course, you won't just understand the cards, you'll feel confident in reading them.
Learning the meanings of the tarot cards is one thing. Learning to trust your intuition is something completely different. Anyone can buy a book, anyone can memorize that. The Fool represents new beginnings. Death represents transformation. The Star represents hope. That's the easy part. The real journey begins when the cards start speaking to you. That's something that no book can teach.
When I first started reading tarot, I did exactly what everyone else does. I studied the meanings, I learned the symbolism, I practiced the spreads, but after many of the readings, something extraordinary happened. The cards began to show me things that weren't written in the guidebooks. Not because the meanings had changed, but because my intuition had grown. And that's when I realised tarot is much more than memorising meanings. It's about learning to listen. Let me give you an example. The Queen of Cups is one of the most nurturing and intuitive figures in the tarot. She embodies compassion, emotional wisdom, and a mother figure. If you look closely at the throne, you'll notice three tiny little water babies carved into the design. Most books explain these as symbols of nurturing and motherhood. And that's true. But after many readings that I did, they began teaching me something else. When this card appeared, my attention was often drawn to those tiny faces. Sometimes one, sometimes two, sometimes all 3 of them. One reading has stayed with me forever. As I looked at the card, I couldn't stop noticing all 3 water babies. So I asked my client, "Do you have 3 children?" She smiled politely and said, "No, only 2. But something didn't feel right. My eyes kept returning to the 3 children below. So I gently asked, "Has there ever been another child, perhaps through a miscarriage or a baby that didn't reach full term?" Her expressions changed instantly. She quietly replied, "Yes." That moment changed the way I read tarot forever. Those little figures weren't simply representing children, they were acknowledging very soulful connections to that family. Since then, I've discovered that they don't always represent the client's children. Sometimes they point towards the mothers, sometimes their grandmothers, and sometimes another generation entirely. The artwork never changes, only the messages that they do, and intuition tells me where to look. A few months later, another reading reinforced that lesson. This time it was the star card. As I looked at the card, something unusual happened. I didn't notice the tiny ibis bird printed on the artwork. Instead, in my eyes, I saw an enormous bird. I also didn't see water of life flowing through those two jugs. I saw oil. So I asked my client, does a large bird or oil mean something to you? She smiled. Actually, we own 90 emus. I laughed. 90 emus, what do you do with them? We produce emu oil. None of that was printed on the cards, yet it was exactly what I needed to see. These readings completely changed my understanding of the tarot. The cards don't always communicate through their traditional meanings. Sometimes they speak through a tiny symbol, a colour, a feeling, a memory, or something that suddenly catches your attention. That's intuition.
Throughout this course, we'll absolutely teach you the traditional meanings of the cards. We'll explore the tarot history, the symbolism, numerology, astrology, the Rider-Waite system, professional reading techniques, and much more. These foundations do matter, but the knowledge alone doesn't create an exceptional tarot reader. Real confidence comes when the knowledge and the intuition begin working together. Our goal isn't simply for you to finish the course knowing what every card means. Our goal is for you to sit down with your tarot deck and feel genuinely confident giving a reading that is clear, meaningful, and personal. Whether you want to read for yourself, family, or friends, or dream of one day becoming a professional tarot reader, we'll give you the knowledge, the practical experience, and the confidence to begin that journey. Tarot isn't about becoming a human dictionary, it's about understanding people. It's about recognizing stories. It's about trusting yourself. One day you'll notice something remarkable. You'll stop reaching for the guidebook. You'll begin seeing details that you've never noticed before. You'll trust the feelings that arrive unexpectedly, and you'll discover that every reading becomes a conversation rather than a performance. It's a moment that tarot truly becomes alive, and that's exactly what we hope that you discover by completing this course. We'd love for you to join Of the Sea Tarot course. Let's begin our tarot journey together.
If you enjoyed this video and would like to learn more about the tarot, we'd love to have you join us. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And click on the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos on tarot, crystals, spirituality and metaphysical wisdom. If you're ready to begin your own tarot journey or take your reading skills to the next level, you can find all the details about our Of the Sea Tarot course through the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll look forward to welcoming you to Of the Sea Tarot's course. Until next time, take care and keep following your intuition. Bye.